I've been having a ton of fun at coming up with different flatbread pizzas over these last few weeks. So I just thought I would share with you some of my favorite ones. Actually, three of my favorite flatbread pizzas I've come up with. Now I use two different, actually no, technically three different types of flatbreads. I have the Atoria's ones that I find over at Grocery Outlet. They're super affordable, only $1.99. They're 100 calories. You also can use the Joseph's Lavash ones, which there's two different types of ones. There's the multi-grain Joseph's Lavash that are 100 calories. The whole sheet is one serving. Or there is the one that is 120 calories, and that's two servings, so you cut it in half. First up, we're going to do the chicken bacon barbecue type pizza, I guess you would call it. I have the 100-calorie lavash breads. I have these blackened chicken strips, some sweet and spicy, no sugar added raised barbecue sauce, some peppers, two different kinds of onions there. Now, the key is to spray your lavash breads with some cooking spray, and then you're going to put them in the oven for 5 minutes at 400 degrees. I do this with all of them, no matter which of the wraps you're using. I always put them in the oven first to kind of crisp them up first, because that's how you get the nice crispy flatbread pizza. So about 400 degrees for 5 minutes. And then once those are out, we'll start topping them. So I use the barbecue sauce as a base on this one. I have some fat-free mozzarella and some regular mozzarella. They both were just in my fridge, or reduced fat mozzarella. So I'm just using both of those. I'm putting the fat-free on the bottom because I want it kind of melty on top. And then we're just kind of winging it here. We're just going to add in some of the peppers, some of the onions, just kind of adding in whatever you want. But I love using different sauces for the bases, and you'll see all three of these pizzas have a different base to them. So I wanted to show you kind of a variety. Then we're going to put that reduced fat cheese on top. Oh, I put the chicken on there, so I did add some barbecue sauce to the chicken. The chicken I just cooked up in the microwave, so it was already cooked. Added that barbecue sauce in, added on top, then added in that reduced fat mozzarella cheese so we get a little bit of that melty effect. And then we are going to go back into the oven again at 400. We're going to go back in there for about 5 minutes or so, just till everything is all nice and melted. And as you can see, doesn't that look amazing? And it is nice and crispy because we had that first crisp first in the oven. And here it is all cut up. You guys, this is so good. And the flatbread itself is only either 1 or 2 points depending on which wrap you're using. I believe they're all 2 points. The 100-calorie ones are 2 points, which is so good. And then all these toppings and stuff. This right here ended up only being like 4 or 5 points for me because the chicken is free and you only had to really charge points for the cheese. So it depends on which cheese you use. The next one we're going to do is going to be on these Atoria ones. We're going to do a taco pizza. So we have our tortilla strips, refried beans, which are fat-free, taco sauce, some rotisserie chicken, some cilantro, tomatoes, guacamole, shredded romaine, some green onions, and then some velveted cheese shreds. So we are going to mix our fat-free refried beans, which are 0 points, with some taco sauce. You want to put them in the microwave, heat them up a little bit, and then we will add that as our base. And then we have our chicken, which we also added taco sauce to, just to add a little bit of flavor. You could also use ground beef, ground turkey. I do it with ground turkey sometimes too. Either one is really good. So these wraps have already been in the oven for 5 minutes to get all crispy. We added on our refried beans. Next on, we added on a 1/4 cup of cheese onto each one of these. And then we added on our chicken. Now this is going to go back into the oven, just again to kind of warm it up, melt the cheese a little bit, and then we'll add on our toppings. And here are our toppings. So we added on some shredded lettuce, some cheese, some tortilla strips, tomatoes, and then that guacamole. This was by far probably my favorite one yet. And next up now we have the multi-grain Joseph's Lavash breads. Again, these are the 100-calorie ones. And this is going to be a chicken bacon ranch. So we have some ranch dressing, some garlic, some bacon bits, some mozzarella cheese, some green onion. And then I had these grilled strips, which were actually a substitution for me that day for my grocery order. Now this base, like I said, is going to be a ranch and garlic. So just mix a little bit of minced garlic with your ranch dressing of your choice. We have our chicken, we have our bacon bits, we have our red onion, or purple onion, whatever you call it. We have our reduced fat mozzarella. Our flatbreads have already been in the oven, so they're nice and crispy, all ready to go. And we put on our ranch dressing on the bottom. We have our chicken, our cheese, our bacon bits, and our purple onions. These are going into the oven, again at 400, just till your cheese is all melty. And this is what you'll see when you take it out of the oven. Oh my goodness. We're going to add on some sliced tomatoes, and this is our chicken bacon ranch pizza. So those are 3 different flatbreads that I've just been loving. As I come up with more, I will share them with you guys. I do share them in my daily videos, but I just thought I would throw them all into one video just so you can see exactly how they're all together in one video. Let me know some other ideas for flatbread pizzas. I want to hear your ideas, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.